Fairs and Swafford back in the lineup. Who's going to win here tonight? And here we go. Here from Franklin. Here from Perry Meridian. And Franklin will get the ball first to start the game. Here's Chalet with the ball. Franklin released a new released a new logo, and Logan Fairs for 3. Great start to the game. Here's Zach Roden. Roden with the ball now. Back over to Noah Smith. Smith has it. Back to Horner. Austin Horner for 2. Great shot by Austin Horner. And now it is 3-2. It's Franklin who's leading here in Perry. Logan Fairs there. Has the ball. Passing to Jacob Chalet. Back to Green. Nick Green slams it in. And that is the first dunk of the game, and it is Thunder. Nick Thunder Green slams the ball in. And what a dunk that was by Thunder. 5-2, Franklin lead. Great start for Plainfield. Great start for Franklin, as the 2-pointer is good by Noah Smith. And here we go. Swafford has the ball for Franklin. Swafford for 3. He drains the 3-pointer. It's now 8-4. The 3-pointer here would make it a 1-point game against Franklin for Plainfield. Here's Smith. Chalet covering him. Chalet for 2. Smith for 2. 2-point game again. Logan Fairs there. Val Franklin starting the game with a bunch of 3s here tonight. And that is huge. Chalet there. Back to Green. Green, second dunk of the game. Nick Green slams it in. And he just dunked on Austin Horner. Green slams it in. And the crowd is going wild. Noah Smith for 3. 10-9. Green back to Chalet. Are they going to put Porath in? That's the question. Here is Chase Swafford. Yeah, that's the question for Plainfield. Are the Quakers going to put Porath in? Eli Jackson has the ball. Jackson looking. Smith with the block. Grant Irwin with the rebound. Irwin back to Baker Lands. Harper Baker Lands with it. Plainfield looking to take the lead. Here is Zach Roden. Back to Smith. Noah Smith for 2. And oh my goodness, that is not good. That is so not good. Blake Woodard looks in despair. Eli Jackson is hurt on the sideline. Here is Jacob Chalet. Back to Green. Green for 2. And the Grizzly Cubs back up front. Smith. Pass half court. No good. A heartbreaker for Franklin. They will lose Eli Jackson early in this one. But Nick Green, though, he's back and he is good. 2 dunks already for Thunder. And Franklin looking to win Game 4. We will be back after the break. Welcome back to the Falcon Center, the home of Perry Meridian. How about Franklin up by 1 to the start of the second quarter? Franklin looking to win this. Ray Green is on the court for Franklin. For Plainfield. He is somewhat injured, though. Back to Cameron Young. Young there. Young for 2. Plainfield back up front. Reipinger was covering him. How about the brothers? Nick Green and his brother are on the court. Green passing back to East. And remember, if Franklin wins here, we will be back here in a couple, in a week for Game 4. For Game 6. Nick Green is eating up tonight. 4 for 4 in the field goals and 8 points. Oh, Porath sets out of bounds. Grant Porath hurt. And he is playing here tonight. East there. Back to Stevenson. Back to East. Back to Reipinger. Henry Reipinger there. For 3. Henry Reipinger for 3. And the Grizzly Cubs trying to pull away. What a game. In Plainfield, Franklin. Oh, Cameron Young for 2. What a game indeed. What a game indeed. Rock Hill back to Reipinger. Franklin up 17-15 on Plainfield. Rock Hill for 2. Franklin up 19-15 now. What a score that was. Plainfield's path to get here. Well, they had to play Brownsburg in the second round, and Brownsburg completely destroyed Avon, and that's not shocking, and Brownsburg did take one game away from Plainfield. Was that Hummel or Dockery for 3 from Plainfield? Brownsburg only took one game from the stacked Plainfield team, and now Franklin looking to take their second game. Green for 3. Nick Thunder Green for 3. And that's huge. Young there. He is looking. For 3 is Cameron Young. He makes it. 54 seconds left in the first half. Colton East. He is looking. He has the ball. Back to Jonathan Stevenson. Stevenson. With the dunk. Stevenson slams it in. And what a game we are seeing from Perry. Franklin. Even without Eli Jackson, they are still good. Nick Green is outstanding. Dockery there. I think it was Dockery that hit the last 3 for Plainfield. For 3. We are all tied up. It is Cameron Young. Tie game in Perry. Here's Nick Green looking. With the block, it's Young. Wait. Let's see. Was that Cameron Young or Nick or Ray Green that got the block? Ray Green got the block. That's funny. Nick Green put the shot up, and then his father said, nope, you're not scoring this time, son. And 4-2, and Plainfield to the lead right before the half. But here comes Franklin. Final seconds. Green for 2. We are tied. Hummel. Back to Young. Here it is. 4-3. Buzzer beater. Cameron Young. And the Quakers have the lead entering half. What a game from Perry Meridian. The Grizzly Cubs have the lead. The Grizzly Cubs down by 3. What a game we are seeing here tonight. And here we go. Welcome to the halftime report. Franklin, they have a new logo. And even with the new logo, they're still looking good. They lost Eli Jackson early in the game. and that really, really hurt them. But with Nick Green, but with Nick Green, the Grizzly Cubs have been outstanding here tonight. Nick Green has gone off tonight for the Grizzly Cubs. I think Green was one of the top performers tonight, and he should be. I mean, he went off. Nick Green is the top performer, tied with Cameron Young with the most amount of points at 13. Well, Young and Green with 13 points each. 29-26. Plainfield lead coming out of halftime. Welcome back to Falcon Center. The Grizzly Cubs down by 3 as the Quakers have the lead here. Horner back on the court for the Quakers. Looks like that the starters are back out there. But for Franklin, they are missing one person, and that is Eli Jackson. And how about Noah Smith for 2, and Plainfield will pull away. Pass back into Swafford. Jake Swafford looking strong already. Swafford for 2. Franklin scores again. Here is Noah Smith. Has the ball back to Zach Roden. Back to Horner. Back to Smith. Noah Smith with the ball. Here we go. Noah Smith for 3. Plainfield starting to go off in the second half. Is Franklin feeling the pressure without Eli Jackson? I think they are. Swafford back with the ball. What will he do here? Back to Green. Nick Green looking for 2. 4-point game. Even without Eli Jackson, Green is still good. For 2, it's Noah Smith. Noah Smith heating up here tonight in the second half. Nick Green has 15 points. Pass back to Swafford for 3. 3-point game in Perry Meridian. Noah Smith looking strong. Pass back to Grant Irwin. Back to Noah Smith. Chalet covering. Chalet with the block. And Plainfield will get possession. What a block by Jacob Chalet. And dang, what a block indeed. Timeout, Plainfield. John Hesselman calls a timeout. What is going on here? That's actually a good question. Why did he throw a timeout? Why did he call a timeout there? John Hesselman wondering the same thing. The assistant coach of Plainfield, John Carnes, assistant for Plainfield. Blake Woodard, though, talking his team up, trying to keep them rolling, even without Eli Jackson. I think we'll miss Game 5, as we will for sure go back to Avon. Oh, that's going to be a fun one. Here we go. Welcome back to start once again Game 4. If you are wondering if this will be the last game, if Plainfield wins, no it will not, because Franklin won last night. So they are down 2-1 against Plainfield. Hummel with the ball. Rockhill covering there. Back for 2, it's Ray Green. Ray Green for 2. Fayer's on the cover there, I think. What a shot there by Raymond Green. Here's Jacob Chalet. Chalet. Back to Reipinger, and Reipinger will dunk it in. What a dunk by Henry Reipinger. You know what? Plainfield may have a problem entering Game 5. And that is Franklin. Franklin. Oh, how about Zach Roden for 3? Roden for 3. It is a low-scoring game here tonight. May I remind you, Franklin can still win this game. Rock Hill back to Swafford. Swafford looking. Back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for 3. Jacob Chalet heating up at the right time for Franklin. And this is what Franklin needed. A lot of threes. But Plainfield can shoot threes like that guy. Zach Roden for 3. Zach Roden cannot be stopped from the three-point line. Here's Logan Fairs. He has the ball. Fairs back with it. Fairs still looking. Back to Swafford. Swafford for 3. 2-point game. Ray Green back to Noah Smith. Pass half court. No good. It is a 3-point game. It's a 3-point deficit for Franklin as Plainfield has the lead. What a game. What a game we are seeing. Plainfield still leading only by 3. We welcome you back to Falcon Center. Thanks a lot. What? I'm gonna say. But what? Yeah, welcome back to Perry Meridian. The target score is 79 points. That's the target score for both teams. Swafford back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet will tie it up. We are tied at 44. Franklin ties it up. What a shot from Chalet. Jacob Chalet looking strong. Baker Lane's back to Smith. Here's Noah Smith looking. And here's Chalet on defense. Smith back to Green. Ray Green will miss it. Will miss the 2-pointer. Right finger back to Thunder. Thunder. Big shots back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for the lead. It's Franklin. Franklin to the lead by 2. 46-44. It is the Grizzly Cubs who lead it. Here's Roden. Back to Baker Lands. Back to Ray Green. Fairs on the cover, and Ray Green finally makes it. We are tied up once again. What a game we are seeing. Swafford. Back to Reipinger. Back to Fairs, back to Swafford. Chase Swafford for 3. Here's Smith. Swafford covering him. Chalet there. Green with the block. Nick Green looking up for 2. He makes it. Plainfield pulling away. Here's Roden. Swafford covering Roden. Harper Baker lands for 3. Thunder back to Swafford. Back to Chalet. Jacob Chalet for 3. He drains it again. He drains in yet another 3-pointer. Here's Roden. Swafford covering. With the block, it's the defense. Chase Swafford for 3 again. Franklin pulling away. The defense is coming alive. It's Chalet. Roden there, getting covered. Back to HBL. Baker Lane stunts it in on Rock Hill. On Fairs. Swafford passing it back into Green. Nick Green runs it. Slams it in. Thunder will dunk it in. And Franklin, will they tie it up? Chalet there. Smith. Noah Smith with the dunk. Plainfield finally gets a dunk, and it is Noah Smith. Swafford. Oh, bounce pass stolen by Hummel. And the pass is stolen by the defense. Here's Green again. Nick Green for 2. Franklin pulling away. Noah Smith there. Chalet covering. Noah Smith for 2. Smith with a jumper. Fairs back to Reipinger. Back to Fairs. Logan Fairs for 3. He drains it. Logan Fairs drains a 3. Chalet covering Smith. Smith for 2. And I'll tell you what. Oh, the defense for Plainfield still outstanding. Hummel. The 2-pointer no good. Green with the rebound. Green for 3. 10-point game in Perry Meridian. Franklin pulling away, and Nick Green cannot be stopped tonight. 24 points already tonight. Here's Roden. Back to Smith. Back to Ray Green. Ray Green for 2. Let's see if this will start Plainfield's comeback. That's the question. Can Plainfield find a way to come back and win this? Swafford with the ball. The lob is no good, and it's stolen by Hummel. Hummel back to Roden. Zach Roden for 3. And I'll tell you who is catching up, and that is the Quakers. Roden for 3 there. 67-61 the score right now. Here's Jacob Chalet. Chalet looking back to Green. Thunder. Oh, what a pass back to Fairs. Logan Fairs for 3. No. Back to Fairs. Fairs finally for 3. Drains it. And Franklin just needs 9 more points until they win Game 4. Even without Eli Jackson, Franklin looks strong. Noah Smith for 2. Plainfield choking in the finals. Could Franklin finally get another ring? Chalet. There. Back to Fairs. Personal foul. It's an and 1. They scored 4 points on that 3. I've never seen that happen. It's an and 1 after the person. They will score 4 points. It's Reipinger with the 4-point 3-pointer, and he's at the line shooting 1. And that will hurt Plainfield. I've never seen that. I've never seen that happen. It's a 4-pointer after the and 1. Schmidt for 2. And it looks like that Franklin may be on their way to a Game 4 victory. Plainfield, they are feeling the pressure right now. Even without Eli Jackson, Franklin is good. Reipinger almost loses it. Green with the ball, though. Nick Green for 2. I've never seen that happen, though. Franklin, they just need 2 more points. And then they will take care of business until against the Quakers. Here's Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for 2. It's a 10-point lead, but Plainfield knows that the game is pretty much over. Any score now for Franklin would win the game. Franklin will sweep Plainfield at Perry Meridian. Logan Fairs for 3. And that would do it. Plainfield will lose it 80-67. Great defensive performance by the Grizzly Cubs. Franklin takes game 3 and 4 in the series. It's all tied up, and we will see you back here in game 6. But for now, in a couple of nights, we will be back in Avon for game 5. What a game we will see there. Franklin wins game 4. That will do it, everyone. Nick Green is, of course, your New Balance player of the game. With a lot of dunks and a lot of steals and a lot of threes, Thunder, outstanding tonight. He goes off against the Quakers. That will do it.